Hello everyone, so this is another lab. In this one also we are using multi-area and also we are going to do the redistribution. So what is redistribution means? Example, if you see here, same thing, we have multi-area, we have the one router here, one router here, one router here, here area 1, here area 0, here is area 2, whatever we discussed just now, this is similar till here. And now we have another router here, this is also area 0. Okay, so this is also good. And but here if you see what we have here in this scenario, this router, this two router is connected with the RIP, not the OSPF. We are using different routing protocol here. RIP we are using, we can use EIGRP or we can use ISIS, but generally in the enterprise network we are using EIGRP or RIP, we are not using ISIS. ISP is using the ISIS. So now for the lab purpose, what I am saying, we have multi-area concept. Just now we learned the multi-area concept. We have area 1, area 0, area 2. This concept we learned just now. How we can configure, we know that one. But now new thing is, we have here a RIP. So how we can send this RIP route in this area in the OSPF, and how we can send this OSPF routes in the RIP. We are going to learn in this lab. That one is known as redistribution. If we have two different routing protocol, if I am running here RIP, I want to send this route in the OSPF, and all the OSPF route I want to send in the RIP. That process is known as redistribution. With the help of redistribution, we can exchange the route. RIP route will go to the OSPF, OSPF route will go to the RIP. Okay, by using the what we can say, by using the redistribution. So now remember, redistribution is nothing but putting the route of the one routing protocol into another routing protocol. So first we will do the configuration and we will check. We will do the configuration and we will check. We will not have any routes here, so we will try to fix that one. By fixing, then we will have the all route here. Okay, let me see, let me tell again what I am saying. What we will do, we will take like this scenario, we will configure whatever is present in this drawing. Same like that we will configure, and after that we will write here show IP route, and we will check whatever route we have, we are getting or not. Like example, this 3.3.3 is coming or not in this router. So when we write show IP route, it will not come here. And same thing, if you type here show IP route, you will not have this network here. Why? Because this is in the RIP and this all are in the OSPF. So it will not come. After that we will do the redistribution, then this route will come here and this route will come here. The 3.3.3 will come in this router. Inside this router we will get that one. So we will verify that one now. So what I will do, I will start the configuration, or we can use this same lab. Just now we finish, this is similar only, we have some additional part here, so we can use this same thing. Let me use this, I will save as this one. Okay, I will save as this one, what we can say, OSPF multi-area, and we can give multi-area with redistribution. So we can save some time with redistribution. Redistribute, we can say redistribute lab. Okay, so now we will do here also OSPF multi-area with redistribute, no issue. So with this one we will do. So this configuration remains same for this router. Okay, this interface remains same because we are not changing any IP. We are using the same thing for all till here, everything will remain same, this configuration, because we are not changing any IP. Let me see in notes I change anything. This is the redistribution, we have area 0, area 1, area 2 here. Same thing we have here also, but we have another network. What we were saying, imagine this is your company, okay, and maybe you buy one more company. This is your enterprise network, and you buy one more company. That company is a small company, they are running the RIP. Okay, they are running the RIP. Example, you have one router here, one router here. This is a small organization. Before it is a separate organization, later your organization buy this organization, and they want to connect this organization to your main organization. So how they are connecting? They are connecting from the OSPF here, this side. But here the issue here, this organization is running as a RIP. So what you can do, you can go here, remove the RIP configuration, and you can put the OSPF configuration. This is a one method. Generally in the real scenario, we will have these types of scenario. Our company is working, we are doing good business, and we will buy some other company also. We will buy some other enterprise network or any organization we will buy. Our company will buy the other organization, and they will ask us, okay, we need to connect our network to that company. So in that scenario, we have two options. We can remove the RIP from here and put the OSPF. But it will take downtime. We will have downtime. And I am taking only 2 router. Maybe you have 50 router here, somewhere here, so many routers, so many things. You need to change everything and do that one. Or other solution, don't change anything here. Just what we will do, we will run here OSPF. After that, we will do redistribution. Here we will say RIP redistribution. Here we will say OSPF redistribution. So automatically OSPF route will come here and the RIP route will come here. We will see that one now. Okay. So what I will do, I will take some router here. Let me take some router. I will take one more router here. Imagine this is the other router. Let me give any number here. We use 4, right? So I can use this as a 5. Imagine this is another company. Our organization buy this company. Okay, they purchase this company. So this one I will say 6. And we can do here, we have one cable here. We can connect from here to here. This organization is already running the RIP. Okay, this organization already running the RIP. So now our organization buy this company and they want to connect to our network. So what we can do, we can connect from here to here. But we will have issue, interface is not available. So what we can do, we need to switch off this router and we need to enable the interface. Okay, how we enable? I will go in the physical view. I will put zoom in. I will switch off this router. But in real scenario, you need to go to market and buy the interface card. Okay, we will go to market and we will buy the interface card. So if I see this is a fast Ethernet, so I will buy the fast Ethernet. I will put to the connect to the router. Then I will start the router. In the real scenario, we need to do like this. But in packet tracer, just drag and drop that one. That's all. So we will do here and we will connect to this new company. Okay, and let me put some color here so we can say this is a new company. I can take any other color we did not use, which we use green, yellow. So I can use this maybe blue we did not use, right? So let me use this blue color. So this is another company. Okay, blue look very dark blue. So let me take any other light color. Let me delete this one. We can use no issue, but this is looking very dark, so I can take this one little light color. Okay, so this is another company. This is the another company. It is running the RIP. Okay, so what I will do here, I will write here as a RIP, RIP. They are running the RIP here. An IP address, regarding the IP schema, we can give anything. I can write here this is the RIP. And IP schema we can take here 192.168. Router 5 and 6, so I will say 56.0/24. Okay, this one is the IP schema in between this router and here. What I can give, I can give 192.168. This router is 2 and this router is 5, so 25.0/24. Okay, you can use any IP schema. I am using here this way, but your wish, whatever you want to take, you can take. Okay, so here this one is what we can say 192.168.25, because this is 2 and this is 5 and this is 6, this is 5. So this is the IP and here this is the area 0. Okay, so what I can do here, I can take the color, same green color. This one I think we are using for area 0, so I will make this as a area 0 from here to here. This is area 0. Let me make this up. this is area 0, or let me move little of this. Okay, so this is area 0. So I will put here label also. So by seeing the label we know which one is having which area. Area 0. So now what I can do here we can configure. Okay, so let me take the notepad. This just now I saved with the new name OSPF area multi area with the redistribution. So here we have additional configuration in the router R2. So we will go to R2. If you see in the R2 we have one additional interface fast Ethernet 1/0. So we will add here fast Ethernet 1/0. So I will copy this one and I will paste this again here, and here I will add fast Ethernet 1/0. This is 1 and this is 0. And IP we give 192.168.25. This router is 2, so 25.2. Okay, this is only the IP 192.168.25.2 because router number we are giving. So this one we assign just now. Okay, for only this one, and we need to put this in the OSPF. So what we can do, I can copy this one and I can paste here. Okay, I can paste here and I can put here which interface, this one. So I will change this here. So interface this one, and OSPF 1 area 0 because this is the area 0. So this is the additional configuration. What we done here, we add this interface and we enable the OSPF on that interface. That's all. Okay, so now I can copy paste this one. So I will copy this configuration. I will go in the R2. In the R2 I will go here and I will paste that configuration. Let me go enable config T, and then I will paste this configuration here. I added the interface. Okay, now I will write here router OSPF 1, and after that we need to write interface F1/0, and then we will write IP OSPF 1 area 0 because this is in the area 0. So I enable the OSPF also in this interface. Okay, this is only the configuration for R2. Imagine this is your company, they buy this company. This is your company, they buy this company, and you are working in this area as a network engineer. So your job will be only add this interface and do the OSPF here. Your job is finished here. But this side, the other engineer who is working here in this area, he need to enable the OSPF here, and after that he need to do something here, so the routes will exchange. So we will see what we need to do. So let's start the configuration first of all. So what I will do, I will go here, and here we will start the configuration. Which router? This one, R5, this one. So we will start the configuration of R5. So let me copy and paste some configuration from here so we can modify. So this one, this is R5. I will say this is R5, this is R5, and fast Ethernet 0/1. So I will write this is a 0/1, and what will be the IP 25 dot, this is the 5, router number 5, right? 25.5. 25.5. This is one interface. Let me cross check. This is a R5 192.168.25.5, and this is a fast Ethernet 0/1. Okay, this one finish. Another interface is F0/0. So I will make this as a F0/0, and after that we can give here as here IP will be whatever we have, we will use this 192.168.56.5. Why I am giving 5? This is the router 5. So here I will use the 5. Then I will give here 255.255.255.0. Okay, and no shut. So we have two interfaces, this one and this one, this one and this one. But here we need to enable the OSPF for this interface. But for this interface we will enable the RIB. Okay, so what I will do here, I will write here router OSPF 1. Okay, and then interface fast Ethernet 0/1 IP OSPF 1 area 0. Okay, with this point I enable the OSPF. What I done? I enable the OSPF in the router 5. One interface. Other interface we need to enable the RIP. Other interface we need to enable the RIP. So how I can enable the interface? RIP I can write here. Same thing as we done before, router RIP version 2 as we done before, and after that we will write no auto summary, and then after that we will write network and network command. What is the network command? If you see, this will be the network command. We need to enable this interface, so we will write 192.168.56.0 56.0. This is a network command. We will do this one. Okay, so what I am doing here, I am not doing redistribution. I will show you after some time redistribution. Now just I am by seeing this scenario, I am just configuring. I will enable OSPF here, I will enable the RIP here, that's all. So what I done, I enable the OSPF here, and here I enable the RIP, this interface. This is the R5 configuration, but here we need to do some 2 command extra, but we will see that one later. Okay, before doing that redistribution, what issue we will face, we will check. After that we will do the redistribution. So then we will divide this one, and I will do the router 5 configuration. Router 6, this is a 6, so we have only small configuration here. So let me copy this from here to here, and we will paste and we will modify here. So I will paste here, I will change here, this is a 6, and here also 6, and this one is 6, means fast Ethernet 0/0. Let me remove this, we don't have this. Fast Ethernet 0/0 56.6, because this is a 6 router, so I will make this as a 50, this one. And we don't have OSPF here, we have only RIP, so I will keep RIP here only in this router RIP version 2, no auto summary, and then we will write the network ID. Okay, what I am saying, let me repeat again. I am saying this router we are configuring. So how we will do, we will write enable config t host name, we change the host name, then we go to this interface here, and then we assign the IP. Same IP here will be 6, because we are using the router number at last. This is 6, and from here this should be 5. So this is 6, and this is a subnet mask. We will write no shut. After that only this one, this is a RIP, so we will configure router RIP version 2, no auto summary, network, and what is the network ID, that we will write here. Okay, this is only the configuration. So now let me paste this configuration. I will copy from here to here, from here to here. This is a router 5. This is a router 5. I will go here, I will write here, I will paste the configuration here. Now we will see this one, okay, this one, okay, no error, nothing, everything is good here, R5. Now I will copy the configuration for R6. I will paste this in the R6. I will go here, this is the R6. I will go inside this one. I will write here no, okay, and I will paste this configuration in R6. This is the R6 configuration. No error, nothing, everything is good here. If you see, if we have any error, we will see here. Okay, but now we don't have any error. So I will save the configuration here. I will save the configuration here also. Here also, let me save here also, and let me save here also, whatever we done. And this lab becoming little big, so better to save the topology. Sometime packet tracer hang and it restart. So before we face any issue, let me save this topology. Okay, I think we already saved this topology. Okay, we need to, actually we need to do here save as, but anyhow just now I saved. So the old lab is, what we can say, it is save again with the additional information. No issue, we will use this, no problem. So now what I am saying here, we done the configuration. Okay, we done the configuration. Now we can check. I can check in this router, are we getting this route like 156 or something here we are getting or not in the R3 routing table. We will not get, but we will see. Show IP route. If you see what route we are getting, OIA, this one we are getting from the OSPF, and this one we are getting from OSPF. Different area. IA means inter area, inter means different, intra means same area, intra means same, inter means different area. So IA we are learning the routes from the OSPF with the IA, but we don't have any route about this network 56. We don't have anything about 56. We have only 12, 4, 12, 13. Okay, we are getting 12, 13, 4, and what else we have here? 24, 25, but we don't have 65. Okay, let me go here and check. Do we have any route here also? I will write here show IP route. Show IP route. So if you see, we don't have any route here, only directly connected. Whatever information we have, we are getting that one only. If I write here show IP route RIP, we don't have anything. Or if I write show IP route OSPF, we don't have anything. If I write show IP protocol, I want to check maybe any protocol is running in this router or not. Maybe we are confused. R6 is not having any routing protocol, that's why we are not learning any routes. Maybe we will think like this way. So to overcome this issue, we will verify by writing show IP protocol. When I write show IP protocol, we can see RIP is working here. RIP is working here. RIP is working here, but we are not getting any route. If you see, we are not getting any route here. We are getting only whatever is directly connected here. This is a small organization. Our big organization purchased this one, okay, and they connected this one with the OSPF. But this guy is a new engineer, fresher. He don't know how to do the redistribution. Okay, this is the old company, and here many seniors are available in this area, in the old company, in this area from here to here. They told, okay, configure OSPF, and I will configure, we will connect this one. This guy told, but this guy did not tell him make redistribution here and redistribution here, so routes will exchange. This the senior engineer from the old company, the big company, he did not tell anything to the junior engineer here. This engineer, this staff belongs to this company only. Okay, they taken, this big company taken this small company with the staff, equipment, everything, they taken that one and they connected that one. But this guy don't know anything about redistribution. He is unable to do. When they when they do configuration, they are checking this network is not communicating with that network, and that network is not getting the route of that one. At last, after doing the troubleshooting, this guy, the senior engineer, told him, give me the remote desktop of this what we can say telnet SSH connection, this one, or he told, send me the configuration. At last he checked, when this guy sent, the junior guy sent the configuration, he checked and he noticed that we don't have anything here as a redistribution. How he can check the configuration? He can write show run like this way and press enter, and then he can copy this way, okay, or he can use the FTP TFTP server to copy the configuration, or this way also we can copy the configuration. Let me show you. Just we will type show run like this, and we will select like this and go here till here, right click, copy, and then go in any notepad and paste in the notepad and save that one and forward to the senior guy. Send the email with this configuration. This is one method to take the backup and send, or take the configuration and send to the other guy. And another method is use the TFTP or FTP server to copy the configuration. So the senior guy observed this here, and he checked that one, and he noticed that we have the RIP here and we have the OSPF here, and he noticed that this guy did not done the redistribution. Here will be one command saying that redistribution, here also one command saying that redistribution. He noticed that he tell that he enabled the OSPF in this interface, but he did not done the redistribution. He enabled the RIP, but he did not done the redistribution. So that guy will tell him add the redistribution command. What he need to do, let me show that one. So what I will write in the notepad so you can have that idea. Here we will do the redistribution. Where we need to do redistribution? In router 5. Why we need to do redistribution in 5 only? Because this is a router which is making the this is only the router which is making the communication between two different routing protocol. If you remember before, we are saying, just now we told this router as a ABR, area border router, because this router is connecting the area 0 to area 2. Now we have ASBR, autonomous system boundary router. If you remember ASBR, The role of ASBR is to make the communication between different routing protocol, from OSPF to different routing protocol. The router which is making the communication between different routing protocol, that router is known as ASBR. If you remember before, when we start the maybe after 2-3 class, we discuss when we start the OSPF, that time we discuss that one. We have the area border router, we have the autonomous system boundary router, and the router which is making the communication between the two different routing protocol, or we can say the router which connecting the two different routing protocol, that router we call ASBR, autonomous system boundary router. So this guy need to become as a autonomous system boundary router. So we need to do the redistribution. So how we will do redistribution means we need to go in that router 5, and in the OSPF where we configure the OSPF, we need to write one command saying that redistribute. So how we will write here? We will write here like redistribute OSPF 1. Okay, this one we are writing redistribute OSPF 1. We need to write this OSPF 1 will be in the RIP. So we are doing for the means what I want to say, this is a OSPF configuration, this one what we done before. So we need to go inside the OSPF configuration and we need to write redistribute. After that we need to write here RIP. We need to write here RIP subnets. So whatever subnet we have for the RIP, that will be redistribute. Okay, what I am saying again, let me repeat again. We need to go inside the OSPF. Whatever configuration we get for OSPF, like router OSPF 1, in that one we need to go inside that one and we need to write redistribute. And which routing protocol we want to redistribute? We want to redistribute RIP. So we need to write RIP. And all subnet we need to redistribute. Whatever subnet, this is one subnet. If we have more, we want to redistribute that all subnets. So we will write subnets. So whatever subnet available in the RIP, that will redistribute. Okay, same thing we need to do inside the RIP also. What we will do? We will do here also. We will write here. Let me copy and paste and edit here. We will go inside the router RIP and we will write here also redistribute. And after that we will write, instead of here we will write here OSPF, redistribute OSPF and the process ID, and then we can write metric 1. By using this command, it will redistribute, means RIP will get the all OSPF route with this command and OSPF will get all RIP route with this command. So we need to do this 2 command in R5. Why only R5? Because R5 is the point where we are having 2 different protocol is connecting. R5 is a router which is connecting the 2 different routing protocol. There only we need to perform this operation. So what we will do here now, we will go inside the R5. Okay, and we need to go inside that routing protocol. So how we will go? We will go router OSPF 1. Okay, I go inside the router OSPF 1. Now if I want to do the redistribute, I will write redistribute. Then I want to redistribute, let me put question mark. What I need to redistribute? I need to redistribute the BGP. No, we don't have BGP. We did not configure BGP. Connected one, whatever connected to me, and I did not put in the OSPF, redistribute that subnet. No, we don't want that one. We want to do EIGRP, we want to do the metric, or we want to do OSPF, we want to do the RIP or the static route. Which one we want to redistribute? We are inside the OSPF. If you see, we are inside the OSPF. We want to do the RIP. So we will write here RIP, and if you press the question mark, what we need to do? Redistribute metric type subnet. So we will say subnet. Whatever subnet we have, we need to redistribute. So this is the command. After that I will exit this and then I will go here router RIP. I go inside the RIP now. Inside RIP I will write again redistribute and then I will write OSPF 1. I want to redistribute OSPF 1. After that I will press question mark. He is asking what we need to redistribute metric, and after that metric value we can give 1 and then press enter. That's all, and wait some time, then they will have the route. So I will save this configuration and now we can check. Before we are not getting this route, or here we are not getting that route, so we can check now. I will save the configuration. Here we did not change anything. Now we will check here. Let me check the configuration here. Show IP protocol. No, not this command. Show IP route. Show IP route. Okay. If you see here, routes we get here. Okay, we get the routes. If you see here, just now above, we have only the connected one. Okay, but now if you see, we are getting the routes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 routes we learn. Okay, but it is showing R. Why it is showing R? Because what we done, we told RIP redistribute that OSPF route. So OSPF route converted into RIP, and we are getting in the form of RIP. We are getting, if anyone want to go to 3.3.2, they need to forward the traffic here, and here we are getting the RIP. AD value is 120. RIP AD value. So this all route we learn with the RIP, but this is not from the RIP. This is coming from the OSPF. If you see here in this all area, this all area is nothing but the OSPF. From here to here, this all are OSPF only. This all route, this route is coming from the OSPF, but this router, what this router done, this R5 convert that all OSPF into RIP, and he forward that route to the other router. He forward that route to this router, saying that I am giving you that route. That's why we can see here it is showing as a RIP. Okay, and now you can ping. Before it is not working, now it will work. If you ping 3.3.3.3, it will work. Okay, it will work. If you see, it is working, pinging. And now if you go here, example, if you go here and if you want to learn this route 56, then you will write here enable show IP route. If you write here, you will have the 56. If you see, this is a 56. Okay, 56 you learn from where? O means OSPF, but you have E2. If you see E2, you have here, this is a E1 and you have the E2. E2 is nothing but OSPF external type 2. OSPF external type 2 means we are learning this one from the different routing protocol. In the other paper, that is, this is NCore we are doing. NCore. We have another paper, NRC. In NRC, we are going to discuss in detail what is type 2, what is E2, what is E1, what is N1, N2. That is non-so stubby area. That all detail will be in the second paper. So now no need to worry. Just remember this E2 is coming. That is nothing but OSPF external route type 2, and that means we are learning this route from different routing protocol. We have different routing protocol there. That router, that RIP is OSPF is converting the RIP route and sending into OSPF with the help of OSPF and saying that this is coming from the OSPF. But it is coming from external type 2, that is from different routing protocol. So what we learn here? We learn here, even if you have the different routing protocol, also in the what we can say, in this area and in all other area, from the here to here, we have different routing protocol. No problem. If we do redistribute, all this route will go here, and whatever all route we have here, it will go here if we do redistribute. The redistribution is used to make the communication between two different protocol, because we cannot make communication. If you are running here OSPF, you are running RIP, it will not work. You need to run same protocol. If you want to use RIP all the routers. If you want to run the OSPF, run OSPF in all the router. But the problem in the big organization, they buy the small organization. Small organization is having different routing protocol, different routers. So it will be very difficult if we want to change all the configuration. We need downtime, we need the network engineer, we need the support, we need the team, all that thing. So easy solution, just do the redistribution. That's all. Okay, so we learn here how we can do the redistribution. Here we will write redistribution RIP subnet, and we will go inside the RIP and we will write here redistribution OSPF 1. So what I want to say, go inside OSPF and write redistribution RIP. Go inside RIP and write redistribution OSPF. That's all. Okay, so with this one, what we learn here, let me show you. This is a lab. What we done here, we use the network command, but now I think we use the interface method. Same thing all we configure, and here if you see what we done, we write redistribution RIP, and here redistribution OSPF metric 1, and when we write show IP route we will get the routes. And if you check that router, what it is saying, R2 is showing area border router, but if you go for R5, because this is only the R5, this one, if you go in R5 and if you write here show IP protocol, we will get the here the what we can say, ABR, show IP protocol. If we check this one, you will have here where we have, let me check here, we will have here the show IP protocol I wrote, right? No, we need to write show IP OSPF. Let me write show IP OSPF. So if you see here this one, what we are saying, it is an autonomous system boundary router. If you remember ASBR, autonomous system boundary router, a router which is connecting the OSPF or any other routing protocol to the OSPF, that router is known as autonomous system boundary router, as we discussed before. And now we prove also. What we prove? We use the router 5 here. We use the router 5 here, and we here this one interface. The one leg or one hand of the router 5 is in the OSPF, other leg or hand is in the RIP. So this router we can say autonomous system boundary router. So here we check also, it is written automatically here. So we discussed in theory before, saying that if one router is connecting the, what we can say, if one router is connecting OSPF with any other routing protocol, we can say autonomous system boundary router. So now we verify also that one, it is working perfectly. Okay, it is working perfectly. Before we study theoretical, but now practical we verify that one also. So now let me save the configuration whatever we done. So we can stop this recording. Let me stop this recording also.